Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my F1 Manager 24 Create a Team Career Mode. Last time out, we ended up finishing in 3rd and 4th. First race of the season in Bahrain. Done a lot of research coming into this year, and it's paid off. We're definitely like the second fastest team at the moment. Even though it does say we are the first, Red Bull were definitely faster than us. Here's the F2 and F3 feature races. Okay, new ATR period, so we'll do a suspension upgrade. Use all the time on that. We'll just do one. More expertise on the part. Okay, we'll also do a chassis upgrade. Simulate this race weekend here.
We're here in Jeddah, where the tension is boiling as we head into the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We're on the shores of the Red Sea in the shade of Jeddah's skyscrapers. This might be a dream setting, but as we know, in Formula One, not all dreams come true. In the last round, Max Verstappen flew to victory, the Dutchman proving that he can be absolutely unstoppable when he's in such fine form. And with that, I think it's time to get started. As always, there will be lots to talk about after that race, including the performance from the driver currently on our screens.
Yeah, and in the end, it was a finish in P6, which will bring in a few points.
And right now, it's the British driver who proudly takes his place on the podium.
And that's podium number 2, down to the hard work of the driver and the whole team, of course.
And finally now, the drivers can relax after an eventful weekend at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
Okay then, and a big thank you to everyone for joining us this weekend here in Jeddah.
And for the next round, Formula One is heading down under. Exciting times ahead in Australia on the shores of the Albert Park Lake.
Verstappen wins in Saudi Arabia, followed by Sainz, and then Russell gets another 3rd place finish with the fastest lap, so he gets 16 points. Then Hamilton, Piastri, Lawson in 6th, another good race for him. Norris, Porsche getting points in the Sauber, Leclerc, and then Tsunoda. And this is the rest of the finishing order. No retirements. Ivanovic had a good race, made up 8 positions. So, Russell and Lawson still in 3rd and 4th place on 31 and 20 points. Lawson's actually tied with Hamilton on 20. Lots of movements here. Sauber above Mercedes right now in points. I don't think Pepe Marty's doing very good. Yeah, he's got like no points. And in 20th. Oh, we have the 2nd fastest pit stop with Liam Lawson, 2.1 second stop. Moves us up into 6th place. And the memory of the room has been refurbished. Underfloor design completed. Okay. Let's head to the race weekend.
It's wonderful to be back down under for the Australian Grand Prix. We're a stone's throw from the beach here at the Albert Park circuit. It might be party mood in the grandstands, but in the paddock, expectations and tensions are high. After taking the win in the previous race, Red Bull will be hoping to push for another strong finish. It won't be easy though, with plenty of competitors fighting them for the points. Stay right here, because we're just getting started.
I'm gonna send our guys out early for qualifying.
Green, fuck is green.
I think we're gonna have to replace Lawson's engine for the race because it's got a fault on it. I think it should be okay for qualifying.
Radio check.
Good for me too.
Liam, a radio check. Can you still hear me?
Copy, copy.
Yeah, loud and clear.
And we just had to get around, I believe, Norris, so not too much traffic. Russell's a 1:18.4. Austin's a 17.4, so I think the loud car affected Russell a lot more than it did Lawson.
Copy.
We're going to send Russell out. We're going to keep Lawson in because he doesn't need to go out again, and he has one less set of tires than Russell right now. Russell is improving, so let's hope it's enough. He crosses the line. We're about to cross the line. He crosses the line now. Yep, he goes first. Good lap from him. Just got held up in the first one. Okay, we're going to send our guys out at the start of the session again. Russell about to finish his lap. Pretty clean run, other than Norris again kind of getting in the way. This time Russell's a 17.0. And Lawson 17.2.
Negative on the Delta.
Both on a used set of tires, so
Make sure you
not
stay
the fastest
negative.
these guys can go. Okay, sending out these guys for the last run in Q2. Probably just need a little improvement to make sure they get into Q3. Doesn't look like Lawson's improving, but Russell's second sector was faster. Doesn't look like he improves on his time. And Lawson doesn't either, so he could get knocked out by Sargent here. Oh, Sargent's not improving either. So I think he should be... Oh, he's on his own lap. Okay, so he should be okay. So both our drivers get into Q3. Lawson just barely does it, though. We go early this time in Q3. Hopefully we don't get held up on our first lap. Yeah, Russell, we did have to get around like 3 lap cars. Russell 1:18.4.
Stay negative on your Delta.
Lawson goes faster, 17.7.
Okay, Liam, charge on the line. Make sure you stay negative on your way.
Okay, last run in Q3 for our drivers. Hopefully they can improve. They're in 6th and 9th, so that's... Hopefully we can get a better starting position than that. Oh, kind of skipped through that, but Lawson doesn't really improve on his lap. Russell moves up into 4th. So it looks like we'll be starting the race in 5th and 9th. Hopefully Lawson can improve on that. Same with Russell, and get into the podium positions again.
Well, the fans here are all set, every one of them eagerly awaiting the 58 laps of today's race.
Albert Park often seems to set teammate against teammate. From Hill and Villeneuve dueling for the 1996 win, to Bottas beating fellow Mercedes driver and pole sitter Hamilton to the win in 2019.
The Albert Park circuit is bursting with rapid corners and a long straight where drivers can push their speed to the limits. Good attention to medium speed downforce will likely make beating this beast of a track just a little bit easier. Race day has arrived, and the time has almost come for these drivers to fight it out, wheel to wheel.
Looks like it's going to be raining for a fairly big chunk of the race. Put a new engine on Lawson's car. Kind of unfortunate we have to use another one so early on. I don't think this really matters too much. We can just kind of continue through because it is raining.
Final checks are being carried out by the teams, and it won't be long until we get this race underway. And here's George Russell, focusing on the race ahead of him.
Starting P5 gives them a great position off the line. If they manage the race right, well, it could get even better.
But remember, anything can happen in Formula One. Brace yourselves for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And let's hope our guys get a good start to the race. Looks like none of them are losing a position. Still in 5th and 9th. Lawson going side by side with Sainz. He kind of gets pushed off the track, and he's losing a ton of places now. Horrible start from him, down to 12th, losing 3 places. Hopefully he can recover. Ooh. Russell looking the inside there of Verstappen. So he's gotten ahead, so he's up into 4th place.
We need some update on track conditions, please.
Now Russell hunting down Ocon in the Sauber. I think he can make a dive here into this turn. Ocon's kind of stuck back here, which is not good. Oh, Lawson down to 13th. Piastri's overtaken him. This grid is so weird right now. Lawson's down to 13th. Not good. We're getting dropped by Ocon, which is not reassuring for the rest of the race. Yeah, Lawson down to 13th. Oh, it looks like Verstappen's trying to look for a move. Russell defends aggressively to the inside, but I think Verstappen's going to go around the outside into turn 1. Actually, doesn't, a little too far behind. So Russell able to stay in 4th. Lawson, yeah, Lawson's not having a good time here. Going to have him use some ERS to try and catch back up to Piastri. The rain starting to slow down, so maybe our pace will start to pick up. Oh, Verstappen going to the inside. Nope, just too far back again. And turn down how much we're pushing.
Just concentrate and get your tyre temps down.
You kind of have to go a while in the rain, and we don't have to make an unnecessary pit stop. Russell's defending well against Verstappen, though. I say that, but next straight, it looks like Verstappen's going to overtake him into turn 1. Well, actually, again, he's not close enough. Oh, there, Verstappen finally gets past Russell. Russell down to 5th place now.
That was good racing.
Lawson can get overtaken by Porsche here. I don't know where our speed's gone. Just in the rain. Not looking good, but gets a good exit out of turn 2. And remains ahead, but he's almost 3 seconds behind Sargent in front of him. Porsche still on the inside. And let's see who gets a better exit. I think Lawson will, so he stays in 13th, but yeah, not a good race for him. And Verstappen just drops Russell, so around here we don't have a lot of race pace. Looks like Sainz is going to get to the inside of Russell, and Russell down to 6th place now. Oh, and Lawson down. Oh, this is not a good race. Yeah, Lawson down to 14th. Oh, Norris got a puncture. He was in 1st place. That's so unlucky. Wow. He could have been on for a win here. He has to make an early pit stop. And Tsunoda overtakes Lawson. Oh, this is not good. Our first 2 races went so well, but now this 3rd race doesn't seem like our car is made for this track. Oh, Albon's even overtaken Russell. Ugh, we're down to 6th. Oh, even Hulkenberg is going to look to overtake Russell. I think he will. We're not going well. Oh, God, Russell actually just forced him out a little bit there. Hulkenberg's still looking at the inside. We might be down to 7th at the end of this straight. No, Hulkenberg actually pulls back in line. And he looks to the inside. See if he did enough. He actually may be the inside of Russell. Ooh, that was close. Looks like Bottas is going to take advantage of what Hulkenberg is doing and may even overtake him. Ooh, Hulkenberg into the pits now. Matovich locked up. I wonder why he's pitting. We just went on another set of enters. Interesting.
Tyre temps look good.
Bottas overtakes Russell.
Now this was Valtteri Bottas. The opportunity begging to be taken. And that puts them in 6th.
Piastri's overtaking him too. Just getting overtaken the same way every single lap.
Lovely stuff.
Alright, Lawson has caught up to Porsche, so maybe he's finding some pace now. With the use of ERS getting to the inside on the straight. Easy overtake and into 12th. I think we're starting to find some pace now as we're keeping up and catching cars in front. So maybe that's a good sign. Lawson right on the back of Sargent. See if he can make the move on the straight again. Do the same thing he did to Porsche. We're not using ERS, so maybe a bit harder. Let's see if he dives the inside. He does dive the inside onto Sargent and up into 11th. So maybe he can make his way back into the points and catch Tsunoda and Magnussen. Looks like Russell's gone past Piastri too. So the pace is starting to come back. Okay, it's going to stop raining soon, so we can go a little bit more aggressive on the tires.
Okay.
See if Russell goes for a move to the inside of Bottas into turn 1. He might be a little too far behind. Yeah, just a little too far behind. Bottas defending well against Russell. Russell unable to make the move just yet. Russell looking to the inside.
How are the conditions?
Should we pit Russell now? Because it's not supposed to rain. The rain's under. Let me see. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get him in.
DRS enabled.
I don't think we were pitting yet, but we need to do something to try and catch back up to the guys in front. So Russell into the pits now. We're also sending in Lawson.
Take it easy in the pit entry. Copy pass.
2.4 second stop. Russell gets 2.5.
Look after
So let's see what we can do on the dry tires on the mediums.
A couple of cars at the pit exits.
So you're P13. Okay, next car, Norris.
Okay, people pitting now. Looks
No
like we're getting in
management
front
required.
of everyone. So
Okay.
into 7th. Oh, we make up more time. Oh, it looks like Ocon's already pit, so we won't be getting ahead of him.
Gasly.
I think we can also get in front of Tsunoda once he pits. Let's see where Lawson comes out.
Zoo coming now.
He may come out in 10th.
Zoo,
This is a
8
really
minutes
weird
behind.
camera angle. We can't see the pit lane. He doesn't. Comes out on 11, 2 seconds behind Magnussen, but he's gained a couple positions from pitting earlier. Okay, Albon and Tsunoda into the pits. So Russell moves himself into 5th place
You were the fastest car on track last lap.
and gets the fastest lap.
Yeah.
Russell's in DRS range of Magnussen, so he should be overtaking him. I think he can get him on the next straight with DRS.
Last lap was purple.
Use some ERS to try and get around him as fast as
Quick
possible.
overtake.
Let's see it. Around the outside of Magnussen in the Alpine. Easy move up into 9th. And Lawson actually took the fastest lap there on from Russell. I think they're pushing more on their tires right now. Because they almost have the same amount of tire wear as us. And that's pretty close to making it to the end, so I don't know if we should push that much. We wanted to wait for him to get DRS on this straight and the next one before he made that move to make it easier. So Magnussen doesn't have a chance to come back and overtake him. Looks like Norris is starting to recover from his puncture from the start of the race a little bit as he's up to 11th, trying to get back into the points. Oh, Norris just set the fastest lap of the race. He's pushing on his tires a lot. The DRS range of Lawson. I think, yeah, Norris is going to get him. Lawson down to 10th place.
On Norris directly behind has DRS.
Oh, Lawson overtook Norris.
Next
Get himself
car
into
is
9th. They're going to use ERS to try and get around Albon now in the Alpine.
Now this happened as
Get him
they
into
arrived
8th
at
place.
turn 12. It's there for the taking. And the overtake is made.
He's going to get him to the inside.
No
I don't know if he's going to have
concern
time to
on
catch
tyre wear.
Piastri in 7th. Lawson DRS range of Piastri.
We look after the tires.
Hopefully he didn't push on his tires too much. He can still make it to the end.
There are 3 laps remaining, including this one.
Yeah, completely all good.
Oh, Lawson got past Piastri. Where did he do that? Oh, I guess he was way closer than I thought he was. Gets the inside. Now he can chase down Bottas. Yeah, maybe he can get into 6th place. He's just under 2 seconds to Bottas.
And in front of you is Bottas.
I actually got kind of stuck fighting with Piastri. He moves behind him. Looks like Russell's going to finish in 5th. He didn't have a time to catch Ocon. So Ocon with a huge result for Sauber. Verstappen and Sainz another top 2 finish for them. See if Lawson's close enough to make a move. Looks like Piastri covered him off. I don't think he's going to get this place. I think he's going to finish in 8th.
We stay in the rhythm.
Yeah, Russell just crossed the line in 5th. Not horrible from him. Little disappointed we couldn't get another podium. He finished the podium 2 races before, or the last 2 races. Let's see if we're just going to push Lawson, see if he can get around him before the line. He's going to look to the inside now. He doesn't have the speed. Just too far back. So he finishes in 8th. Hopefully got the sponsored payouts.
V8 for you, mate.
Remember exactly what they were set to.
Look forward to going forward.
At least both the drivers finished in the points.
Not a quick race to sum up, not least for George Russell there.
A 5th place finish ensures they're taking away a fair few points from this one.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
That takes him up to 3 wins this season. They proved just so hard to beat.
Well, it wasn't exactly a walk in the park, but it was a thrilling weekend here for us all at the Australian Grand Prix. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
They did okay today, I'd say. I mean, we're talking about such a competitive field, and all things considered, the drivers did all right.
And that's about that for this weekend's here in Melbourne.
Next round will see us head east as F1 prepares for the Japanese Grand Prix. We'll see you at Suzuka, a firm favourite for the drivers.
So Verstappen won, followed by Sainz, Leclerc, Ocon, Russell, Bottas, Piastri, Lawson, Norris, and Albon is your top 10. The rest of the finishing results. Leclerc moves above Lawson in the driver's standing, so he's down to 5th. Yeah, Verstappen won all 3 races in a row, so it could be another year of him dominating again. Constructors, we still are in 2nd place, but Ferrari closed the gap by 1 point. Red Bull massive gap to them in first. So this could be a third year of them winning the Constructors Championship. Just Red Bull dominating a lot. We need to get our pit stops faster because I want to get that extra prize money from the fastest pit stop competition. And yeah, okay, we both got the payout there of 700,000. Okay, that'll be it for this episode. See you guys in the next one.